Listener's discretion is advised.
Just, it's just for a baby.
Yeah. Awolwatuuka omusajja nga wassa mukazi we naye omusajja ow'eggono ebizibu tebyalwawo okutuuka we. Listen, tukyala neiba buli kiraba akaaba kubanga bba abamu kubanga eyabba empikuluba.
Sawa mwenda tunapiga mic, tuna hit the mic, tunatupa rhyme. Rhyme ziko kali, tena ziko crime.
Yeah, man, that's how much. I'm definitely.
Really? Show me what
I'm
you got.
definitely not doing a thing.
Show me what you got.
The show is yours. Yeah, this is your show.
I was down for a battle, but I was like, I can't take it. No, this is you.
You just can't battle the king, man.
Ah man, you don't be king without
Just
dropping by
But
Bigambo.
spitting is just words.
Exactly, and rhyming.
This is like also battling.
I used to freestyling back then. Yeah, one, eh? Yeah, we used to have
So
that.
I used to
Yeah.
senior.
Actually, no, it goes like back to like form. My earliest freestyle was I think form 4, but I'm talking of a recent experience, which is back in year 1 at the rooftop. One of the homies died. Used to drink too crazy, man. One of them is getting married. Damn.
Soonest.
Yeah.
The wedding you talked about that you didn't attend,
Actually, it's this weekend.
and you're not. going to
I
attend.
think I will attend. My boy's going down, so yeah. And we used to freestyle
But
with him on the rooftop.
But probably by like the age of 33, they'll be divorcing.
Ah man.
That's what's crazy, man, about all these relationships and shit, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Because guys that are.
No man, we wish him the best. By
Yeah,
the
but
way, but yeah, straight up.
Edit, yeah.
Straight up, fuck
Yeah.
it.
I told my big brother, we had an argument about.
Dima.
He was. This is a story. It's too personal, by the way. I don't know if I should share it. But
This is just for baby.
yeah, but I
It's
think
just
I
for
should
baby.
share it because
Yeah. Stories.
He
It's
came
all
back
about stories.
from abroad.
Yeah.
The chick he's really wanted for so long. He used to live with on the same village.
Hold on.
Quite a bit, you know. And he was a bit skeptical about who he should live in the house. Either this chick or that he has spent 3-4 years without seeing, or the sister that is gonna be there forever, maybe. You know? Yeah, but anyway, family is always gonna be there. It depends on what you call family.
I'll tell you a similar story.
May not be your real blood, but maybe
Mine was
friends.
blood.
Yeah, but this guy, I told him, man, the one thing I'll tell you, your family has always been there for you.
I know. And they will never
It's only
they'll
right.
be there.
It's only right that you do the same to them. Yeah. But this chick, I'm not saying you shouldn't have funded the chick, but me, I was just giving him my
opinion
about
of you.
And actually, it turns out that after like 1 month of staying with this chick, the guy got disappointed, and what I said was facts. So you might as
It always comes back and bites your
might as
tail.
well come to me for advice,
So-
relationship advice.
So let me tell you my piece of the story. Same shit.
Same shit.
Farm, right?
Yeah.
We're out and it's like 2,
Yep.
3. No, it's like 3 coming to 4. And we're from this birthday. A group, right? Like I think 2, we're like 10 guys, 12 guys there. A bunch, and we're walking. So
At night?
yep.
On the streets of Kampala.
Yep.
Nigga.
Nakawa.
Oh, yeah.
A few groups here and there, 2 couples here and there. And actually, we're about 8, not 10, about 8. Yeah. So everyone else had identification except your boy.
But you, man. It's always you, man.
So your boy had nothing on him. Had no identity. Had nothing to identify myself.
But you're
except the people I was with.
But you're there.
Exactly.
You're
I mean,
the real-
yeah,
you're
my
the real
identity is
identification.
my face.
Yep.
You know, my identity is who I am.
It's who you are, man.
Identity.
You don't need a
I
stupid.
don't need the fucking paper, to tell you that.
It's just
Me,
a
so
poor mindset.
So he goes crazy over that and holds me, put me on Kabangali. So I sat on Kabangali. It's cold as fuck. Blood, brother.
These are your
Then there were like other bros in there.
cousins.
Cousins, like good brothers in
Some
there.
nice shadows in
So the actual brother steps with a bitch and he's like, I'm out. He left me on the Kabangali. Another one in there. Now it's not like a brother, it's just a nigga who are rolling with. I know him from back then and shit like that. He's like, let's step out of here. Come for this brother tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's like 3 a.m., right?
So literally tomorrow is like
So
a few hours away.
but it's a fucking Friday.
Yeah, I know.
And that's still Monday. Tomorrow would be Monday. So the brother left left me for fucking jail. The other brother, like,
The
Monday.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, fucking Charlie. Too, bro, anyway, chief. The chief left me
The boss.
for jail.
The papa.
Of course, there were two who were fighting for my back, and those are the real G's, of course. They're always there.
Yeah, man.
But the point of the story is the chick that went with the brother, and the brother.
The blood brother.
Yeah, brother. And the chick don't even know where each other are right now.
And this was just a few weeks away.
No. This story is from back.
They don't even know.
Yeah, fast forward, none of them knows where each other is. But for some reason, I have to know where the brother
is, man, obviously.
Oh, which
because it's famo.
still not sure where
Yeah, I
they
know.
are. But
Yeah,
the idea, you get the idea.
Yeah, the idea of I think the thing about family is you may not really care or you fuck with each other, but family is still family, bro. You would
Still
really know
sucks, no?
where it sucks, but you would know where your sister is. You know, if your brother steals,
You can't be sure about that
I know.
thing, but
It's
I speak
crazy.
because I speak for black sheeps, and
Yeah, I used
it
to
can't be the same narrative.
Okay, I'm a black sheep somehow. I'm also like the black sheep.
You a grey sheep in between.
Bruh.
You still have a
Anyway,
foot
yeah.
that may be a care, and then
Man, I
you know,
wouldn't-
to
I
go
wouldn't-
black
I wouldn't
is
complain.
like
I wouldn't.
black
I really
ops.
wouldn't. I really wouldn't complain about family negatively about family because
I don't think it's negative. I think it is just what it is.
yeah, it is what it is. I'm really
Negative. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
it's what it is,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, but I wouldn't really like on my side. I wouldn't really complain so much about them because they've been there for me. But my point is, for family, it's inevitable, man. You know,
True.
women
It
come and
can't feel the
women
same
come
way.
and they go.
Yeah, you're never supposed
Men
to
come and they
leave
go,
a
you know.
brother behind.
Yeah,
That is ultimate bro code number one.
yeah. Be it blood brother or
Yeah,
just
or a brother
Yeah,
you
any brother,
picked
man.
along the way.
Trust
that
me.
you never leave a brother
Trust me.
behind.
Trust me, that's wrong, man.
Yeah, so that happened.
And you're
Usually, what can you do, man? You just have to realize that, hey,
you're in this alone, man.
Kumbe, you wished
You're all you're what is it?
on your
How-
own,
No, like you're all in this together alone.
you're in this all together, alone.
That's a bare fact, man. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Family sometimes uplifts you, sometimes puts you down a little bit.
So what would you say is your middle ground and family? Just personal experience.
Family.
Yeah.
Personal experience, what do you mean? Personal life,
No, like
career-wise?
you as Slide, your personal view or opinion or experience.
Family is inevitable.
Yeah.
Family is, I don't know, family is what you make it, man. It doesn't have to be your blood brothers or your sisters. Whoever you call family or you consider to be family, you should really act like they're your family. It doesn't have to be two-way. To me, it's about me. How do I feel about you, bro? Like, you don't have to feel the same way about me. It's about how I feel about you. That's the same way I treat love. For me, if I love you, I don't care if you love me back.
But then that wouldn't be a balance.
I know, but it's upon you. I'm confessing my love to you.
Okay, yeah, that is a fact.
That's a fact, man. Yeah, that's how I treat family and love. So for me, if I care for you and you act like you don't care for me, because me, I believe in what you give is what you get. If you start giving me that bullshit, definitely start giving you that shit again. Yes, sir.
I get you, but
get me.
you see, that is I don't know how to call it, but that is our generation kind of family.
The Twesiba community, you know.
When you go back sometime,
I can tell you shit that you.
and you see family in that route. So we're looking at, let's say, an African family.
Acting. There's a lot of acting in that shit, bro. I've seen things. I've seen things in families, you know, when we reunite with, you know, for us who have lived in polygamous families.
When you get to know the other.
There's too much acting. I wish my little brother was here, man.
Trying to be fake.
Man, the fake love, the fake smiles and everything, man. You act like all those singers, all those aunties, whatever, uncles who come around and
You have to try to be nice.
yeah,
to
man.
them.
But inside you know I'm not feeling myself in this shit. I wish my little brother was here, man, because I'm always
This episode would be good for him.
yeah, I'm always with him when we're in those kinds of situations. We're always just
I know.
looking on and just smiling for everyone.
It's also crazy.
It's crazy, man, bro.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. It's crazy. I don't like that type of life. It's like having ceremonies at home and inviting people. It's like having a graduation at home. And your mom or your dad starts inviting people because they're elders at the village. And I'm like,
And-
this case I've not even been there.
And that even brings me to now the helm of this topic.
Yeah, man, episode.
Is it possible to have such family over and everything goes on
As planned.
hold on, let's say the graduation celebration, the memorial celebration go on all without involvement of religion at some point?
No way, bro. Remember, we were talking about an old age like family setting or what,
Exactly.
bro.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Do you see that?
Now it can happen in our generation.
Yeah.
But
Our traditions
you know, me,
are sucked into religion.
Facts, man. Facts. I would really be happy if we like talk about God in all of this, man, and not different religions.
Why?
Like for real, man. I am first and foremost, I'm a religious motherfucker. So yeah, sometimes I'm talking about this shit and I know it's fucking gonna affect me.
But then it's the truth.
But then
It's
like
the
this
facts.
is inevitable, man.
It's how you have to
it's
face
facts,
it.
man, nigga.
Maybe you worry that
Sometimes
it might offend you,
Yeah,
but then
it might connive with what
shouldn't that make you question something?
I do question. I go to the mosque every Friday. I pray. I try and pray 5 times a day.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm hearing these guys preach, and I'm like, maybe this guy is even talking about some personal issue. Like, it's crazy when you're out there, man. Like, you're listening to these guys and like, man, but these guys are not. I've not really made enough research. They're just saying something maybe off the books or.
Well, that's what
Something-
they had.
Yeah.
Another one say.
Something they crammed, something they learned from
The
the
school,
schools and-
theology school.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's a different world out here.
Yeah.
How can you say that the same God that created me as with this beautiful voice, I cannot be able to use it to sing?
But you can freestyle, you know.
You know, the God that created me with these beautiful hands, I'm not allowed to touch the decks, man. Like, it's crazy how I can sabotage bad sound to good sound, and at the end of the day, I go to the mosque and they tell me
but do
I'm
you
not allowed
think?
to do that.
Do you think if you blind out the religion part of it, your tradition would have a problem with the decks and what? For whichever reason.
I don't think it would.
So aren't you more sucked into your religion? Then it's not even your God.
Yeah.
Because you can't
That's not
be,
even
because
God into this,
but it's inevitable because
Yeah, I know.
you can't be
religious.
a Muslim without doing Muslim things. You can't say I'm a Muslim just because you believe in Allah. There are other things you have to do to be
Obviously.
called a Muslim.
A Muslim.
Doesn't that
A
mean
complete
that
Muslim.
first and foremost you are a Muslim?
No.
You are,
No, I practice Islam. I'm not Muslim.
but then you do something
That's-
that would make you get called a Muslim.
Listen, bro.
You do the exact thing that
Do you know who I
qualifies
am?
you
Do you know who I
to be
am?
called a
Do you know-
Muslim.
No, let me tell you who I am.
You're someone who accustoms to a certain system of customs, who follows a certain system
Okay,
of
being
customs.
Being too much, but who I am
So,
is different from
Okay.
what I practice.
Okay.
I want you guys to get me right, man. I'm not Muslim. I practice Islam.
God damn.
Yeah,
That's the same thing.
yeah.
I think that's the same
It's
thing.
not the same thing. I'm kind. I'm jealous. That's who I am. I'm black. That's who the fuck I am, man. But I'm not Muslim, bro.
But then you do everything Muslim.
I practice Islam. How is that hard for you to understand?
Okay, let's say
How is that hard for you, bro?
let's say you were practicing Christianity. What would that make you?
Not a Christian. Listen.
What would that make
Listen.
you then?
Speaking English and practicing English things doesn't make me English.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Unfuna.
Yeah.
It just makes me someone who is practicing English and English deeds or whatever. Yeah? You get my
But
point?
then
I know English is not a culture.
being
or something.
colonized, I think
It's a culture.
yeah.
So
They're the
you get-
English
so-
people.
So you get my
Then
point.
there is a thing, an English culture, the breakfast
So you get my point.
with eggs,
Yeah,
you know, the
whatever,
tea,
and
the tea in transparent glasses. Yeah,
Yeah, so you get what I'm saying. I may not be Muslim, but I practice Islam.
it's different.
It's different.
Language is something that is just learnt and spoken, and the only way you can be English is if you pick up the English
Culture,
tradition. Yeah.
traditions and everything, yeah.
And the other difference is that English it's a language, it's a culture, it's a tradition.
The values in
While Islam is just a set of rules you have to follow. There are rules whereby if you're an Englishman and you refuse to marry an English woman, you don't cease to be an Englishman.
Yeah.
But if you're Muslim and then probably eat pork, ideally you would cease to be a Muslim, right?
Obviously.
Exactly.
You're no longer Muslim.
So that means you're a Muslim.
Who, me?
Yeah, no offense though.
But I don't eat pork though. I don't fucking deal with that.
But then it's of course it's
At some
fine.
point.
It's fine, but don't you feel
I don't have a problem.
It drags down.
I don't have a problem with people that eat pork, for starters, man. Yeah, I'm Muslim, but I will say things that will piss some people off.
Yep.
Even in my family, because I know
just
these
for
guys.
baby.
Because I know these guys listen to this shit, but I don't even care, man.
Wow, go on.
Because it's facts, man. You guys are gonna say all types of things. Okay, friends, you're gonna say all types of things. At the end of the day, a fact is a fact.
Yeah, and
why would I have a problem with something that was
at the end of the day, this is just fun.
It's just fun, man.
It's supposed to be a free and
man.
open space. If you're here and you're judging, then you're fucking misplaced.
You had a question for me.
Yeah.
When you just come through here, there's something you asked. I don't even remember the question, but it was about religion and tradition. What?
I think I noted.
I don't really remember, but man, you just have to learn how to accept facts. If you're out there, man, think about. At the end of the day, just sit down and think about this whole thing. You know, if it's the same God that created this pig, why would I be offended when someone else is eating it?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Why
is it shocking when you see someone eating dog meat? Huh?
Yet people ate it in the bushes.
Why should I be shocked when someone is, doing whatever
thing they want to
do or something?
Except if they want to eat you.
Yeah. That is a problem. But if they have no problem with that, they can eat me. Because I want to live forever, man. At a certain point in life, I'll pass and go, man. So same applies to you. So yeah.
Death isn't something to fear.
Yeah.
The end. Yeah, death. That's what death is.
Yeah, but man, you had me somewhere in there, talking about Islam and big Muslim and shit.
I dropped my questions, but what I was asking was, can you? It's what I brought earlier on with the graduation things. Can you have a traditional sketch of yourself, of your roots? Can you describe who you are without, or a lineage without having to include religion in it somewhere?
It's impossible, because most of us, I'm telling you, we have been brainwashed by this whole religion thing, man. Some of us have even forgotten
our roots,
man.
Yeah, many of us.
These days I'm seeing Americans, people from from the England, the black people from there, they're trying to find out where they really come from.
Yeah, and then the ones
for us who are here,
who
have been here all this time, we try to, I don't know, man. It's really.
We're trying to instead rub off our origins and adopt the Western culture now. Now the black American who is trying to seek their roots in Africa, let's say, is trading places with the African who's trying to dress like the American, trying to speak like American,
it's
trying
eating
to
us up, man.
do it at a fast rate, man.
I don't know. A lot of people are gonna say, man, you don't believe in God or something. I do. You don't.
Yeah.
And it's okay, man.
Yeah.
I do believe
We
in
both
God.
live
Happily.
We both get fucked up.
Have same values.
We both have problems.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. We both make
And
certain people in our lives happy.
We all can't agree at the same.
We all matter to certain people.
Yeah. So
I mean,
at the end of the day, man, it's just about
we don't
compromising.
litter.
I don't litter though.
I don't litter.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I don't rape people.
Never do that.
But we're here.
But it's crazy how we judge each other in the
Based
name
on
of
God culture.
Yeah, man. On things we don't even.
By the way, don't get us wrong. We know this is a real challenge out there. Just because I'm free with it and he's free with it doesn't mean people are going through shit out there.
Yeah.
There are people out there. I know there are people from probably my circles who would listen to this shit we're speaking here, be like, hey, but I'll straight up tell them to shut the fuck up or go just hang on, because there's certain things you just can't explain. Or even if you did, you would know that so and so wouldn't understand them. So it would only be fair if you first of all comprehend these things. on your own before you judge anyone basing on
Or you
anything.
come up with stupid talk of whatever you want to talk about.
Exactly.
About people, man.
Or really, before you try to be like the American teen you saw on some soap,
Man, I'm saying guys,
read about.
I'm saying guys coming to Africa to find
Or
out
inquire.
their roots, man. And all we are doing
Somebody
is,
has to take a plane to find out their roots. All you need is 4 hours
and it's crazy.
and the bus.
And it's crazy. What these guys are they're not facts. They told him, I think your ancestors
Oh
were-
yeah, they're not
were in
even
Ghana.
sure.
So the next time they'll
Go
bring
to
them
Ghana,
to Tanzania.
and yet the ancestor is in Burundi.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. These
It's
guys
not
are
even
just...
something to laugh about.
It's crazy because I've seen so many documentaries of these guys. I'm not a good reader, but I really watch and listen a lot.
It's a real thing. People want to know where
People are really
the roots
trying
are.
to-
Others want to lose their roots. And
We are trying to lose our roots.
I'm not trying to lose my roots. At least
Okay.
the closest I have to my roots is that I know where I come from.
I'm proud of that shit.
I'm very super proud of that shit. At least I know that is where it all started from.
Look, but Maracha.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Maracha did it.
But me who's now from a polygamous family, man.
Alright.
It's crazy.
You can still find your roots and you can still plant your roots.
I know my roots, but it's crazy out there.
Not like they put it, a tree without branches shall not live, but a tree without roots shall not grow.
Not at all.
You know, so if you have roots, you definitely grow into this big vast world.
That's not even big science. It's just a fact.
Simple logic.
It's just a fact.
Nothing much there.
Nothing
Really
much.
simple logic.
Yeah.
But what I want to tell you is that it's a fact. I'm about to tell you a fact. It's
We've been spitting facts, man. Ever
the
since
whole
we started
time,
talking.
but we have to keep reassuring.
Yeah, man.
We as Africans
Disclaiming
are
that
more
shit.
easily identified by our religion and belief systems than our traditions, and that's
the
not a
question you
cool
pose.
thing. Yeah,
That's what you
that's
want.
not a cool thing, man.
It's not a good thing.
That's not a cool thing at all. To the extent that you would rather be called by your Christian name, that's all in quotes. Christian
quotes.
name is, I think, first name, rather than your surname.
It's crazy. The system is bullshit.
Yeah, man.
How would you
That's a
put
fact.
the first name as my religious name? It's crazy.
And there is a way the system fosters this. Sometimes I wish I had known as early as primary school that I had an option
Just
of
having one.
of exploring my own idea of God. If only I had that option at a younger age. How far do you think I would be right now? Just regarding life,
All this
without
bullshit.
having to be cocooned under a certain being. But that's religion.
Yeah, religion.
When you talk about religions like Buddhism, you find that they're just a part of certain traditions. So you go to the monk, you find Buddhism there.
Those
You
ones
can
who
go
have-
to India, you find Buddhism somewhere. You go to China, you find Buddhism somewhere.
But those guys are on some other level.
And
man.
this Buddhism aligns with their cultures and traditions.
They believe
Like
in
the
that
monk,
shit, like-
the monk, look at the monk, look at Tai Chi, look at Buddhism, look at meditation. These things are all in some sort of sync. But come to Africa and look at all kinds of religion. That is the Abrahamic religion, and that is the Hallelujah,
Those guys are
Hallelujah, Hallelujah, all night.
I even lost
Our
some.
kind of religion and church is just noise, sound system.
Hate.
Give me the money, give me the money.
Hate.
Hate,
Jealous.
jealous in the church.
It's crazy.
It's crazy and it's a direct opposite.
It's really a fight in our religions. I'm being honest with you guys.
On the previous episode when I was telling you about being calm, and there are religions out there that foster this calmness, the ones I've just mentioned. And then why are African religions focusing on noise
But there's also
and being hyped and
you know, they
frenzy?
foster me as a Muslim, as a practitioner of Muslim Islam.
Yeah. Seka.
They preach about being calm. Yeah.
I've heard that in Catholic schools. I went to a Catholic
Me
school,
too.
but we didn't have that.
Yeah.
They have moments of being quiet.
Being quiet.
We didn't have that at my school though.
They preach a lot of being calm in Islam.
But it's not a fundamental.
Yeah, I know. They don't put it out there.
It's a fundamental in these other religions.
Being calm,
And
meditation and everything.
It's an essential part of that belief system. But we
It-
couldn't
it-
adapt the same.
It would have been actually the same thing, you know. In Islam, we would have been having moments of trying to calm yourself down, make sure you meditate, put your soul in check and everything.
But
it doesn't have to be yoga practice and
it doesn't have to be.
a place where you go to for soul relief. You can't just pray and kneel down and
If you don't want to pray, you can just enjoy it. You can just, for me now, who you would say doesn't believe in God, all you want is just to reconnect with your authentic self, with your root, who you are. Maybe I usually do that when I feel like I've wronged someone or I've done something that I'm now starting to regret a bit. I go back and try to reflect, go deeper and deeper and try to see where this came from. How did it come about?
That's a very, very, very good quality of life.
What could I have done
actually
differently, What could I do differently next time? That's how. So that you want to live better.
Do you know what is the point you start living life? When you start reflecting, doing things rightfully, thinking about most of the things that you do. I think to me that's the first step of living life. The surviving part ceases, because surviving is really
First and
is a
foremost
struggle.
is
And
to
all that.
live in sync, right?
Me, that's like the starting point of living, man. When you start being calm, seeing everything in at a
Because
certain
the
dimension.
true nature of human is calm. Do you know how I know that?
No,
Not from science.
but I know.
I just see a baby, how calm babies are. That's
But
the
have you
true
seen a
nature
hungry
of human. Oh man, you don't want any hungry thing. You don't want a hungry puppy, man.
The hungry thing is crazy.
I've had a hungry puppy at night. I hadn't given it supper.
And
For some reason, we couldn't sleep.
showed
my
you
guy.
level.
Couldn't sleep.
Give you level.
Ate the kennel. She made noise the whole night. You don't want a hungry anything. A hungry baby, no. But
Hungry baby is crazy.
a calm baby,
Is even more.
either way, that's also still
Bro, you
what
look at
humanity is.
You look at
a hungry baby.
You look at a
might
calm
be
baby
tough.
and you feel fulfilled, because they're usually smiling about
Not anything, smiling.
You just
The
put
air.
a baby there and she just smiles, and you don't know what she's fucking smiling at. She's usually just there smiling and being nice and happy, man. Really, as someone who believes in God, I'll be like, God's great.
Because of babies.
Yeah,
I think babies are just nature's gift to
yeah,
us.
but that's
because
good. That's good.
because
being good.
if you can make a donkey with bright nose, I'm sure you can just pop out grown humans out of the sky. But you choose to give us a little something that grows slowly, process by process.
Yeah, from enjoyment actually.
Yeah. So that
Yes.
means there is a reason as to why it's there. You have to see a baby to understand something.
But it doesn't. But the baby that just doesn't come from nowhere.
You have to fuck.
I know.
You have to come.
Yeah.
That nut, it's essential.
That also just doesn't come from nowhere.
Someone would argue that they're test tube babies, but
That's
why they're usually dumb.
That's
anyway.
something.
That's why they're usually dumb. But if it's a natural born baby, that nut is essential.
What I'm saying is, it's not meant to happen. It's not just supposed to happen like that. There are roots to that, and that is something very deep that we may not dive into right now. Yeah. So
It's a process. It's a build-up. But it all starts with that nut.
yeah, which doesn't just come out of nothing.
Yeah.
I'll put that there
Yeah.
on every statement.
This is deep at every level.
This is really deep, man. It's really
This is
deep.
deep at every level.
Yeah, man. But blessings, man. This is awesome.
Actually, as we wind up, I just want to bring something that I heard of recently. It's called the Curse of Ham. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Curse of Ham.
This is ideally what the guys preached.
The curse of Ham.
Yeah, Ham's curse.
Ham's curse.
Yeah, it's like
Christian. Give us.
it's like a generational curse. It's just word. It's like a generational curse it's biblical too. I think it's in Genesis, something like that. Genesis 19. I'm not sure too, but you can really find it out there. So they take a biblical story. It was also in Islam. It was used by Islamists on Africans. So they just come up, tell Africans, you know what, your generation is cursed. That's why you're black, you see. Because Ham's curse is like, it was black sheep, but it has all characters of white sheep or a white person perhaps. But it was black, so it's like a curse. So you see, like, bro, you're black. That's how they were able to convince them to even sell off their whole generation and stuff just from a stupid story, Ham's curse.
Stupid story.
And they tell you
A stupid story told to someone who is already tired of themselves, tired of the situation.
But we weren't tired of ourselves. We had
Okay,
strong systems.
Someone who is desperate.
We had strong systems, but the missionaries just came with this story.
But you just can't
You know what?
You just can't
Black
feed someone who is
and you cast.
you can't come to someone who is contented and start feeding them with bullshit and you think they'll buy it.
That is what the story they don't tell us. That's the story they don't document.
How did they?
What did they do to our ancestors
Witches, man.
for them to be able to?
Yeah, man.
But we were the witches, man. We were the ones flying with brooms.
Never know.
We were building
Never
our
can have a
our
saying.
own bridges,
They
man.
can't have a saying to gaches in the like.
Oh, okay, man. You're now shooting me too hard, man.
You said you were going tradition,
shooting.
so I'm going tradition.
Totally
All
accepted.
out. Yeah, but it simply means you don't judge a book by its cover.
To what?
Togaya
Togaya chezinze.
Yeah, man, you don't judge a book by its cover. You can't just see someone. Why I brought that up is you just can't see these whites and think they're not witches, okay? These guys may be badass witches, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, so they might have bewitched our ancestors, man.
Could be.
Yeah, man, because
Because
you
you
just
couldn't
can't.
just come
you-
and tell
Shakur.
me I'm cursed.
Yeah, someone just
That's
can't
why
come
I'm
up to
black.
you. Someone just can't come up to you and tell you, man, your eyes are white because probably you are what?
And that to cleanse, you have to believe in some God.
Yeah.
And like that's why you're worshipping idols, because you're cursed. You know, the same Bible says you're not supposed to worship idols. And then the same Bible is like, curse all these black
Man, that's a
motherfuckers.
deep talk. That's a really, really deep talk. We need it. No, I think there should be a continuation of this. We need someone.
Wasn't this episode a continuation of another
Yeah,
episode?
this has to be a continuation because we need someone who is from a different perspective or to work or something from the Catholics or born again.
Okay, we can actually stretch this episode
We can
because
stretch
it's not something we can
This
just
is really a
talk
serious
about
matter, you
and
know.
finish it.
We're just giving a little bit of.
Yeah, we're just sharing our opinions and facts that we've managed to gather.
But I think
Up until now, I think Ham's curse is the most dumbest
Just a
excuse
mindset,
you
man.
can ever
It's
use
just a
on
mindset.
someone. And to think that our ancestors bought that, it's crazy.
Those guys might have
Now,
been dumb, man.
now we are stuck with religion controlling everything we do.
Our ancestors could have done better than that, man.
You know, man.
But the one thing I love about what these motherfuckers brought to us is English, man. It's a motherfucking.
They made communication
Yeah.
easy.
It's a universal something.
But I
they have
don't.
some advantages, bro.
But I don't think if we hadn't had it here, we wouldn't have communicated. I think we would have had
Bro,
cooler
look at
languages
look at a
than
country
English.
like Uganda that has over I don't know how many.
I'm sure we would
cultures,
have
man.
got to a common ground. Kiswahili was popular back then. It's
Still-
just in the recent years
Still,
that
the influence of Kiswahili in Uganda would change some things because
a lot.
you're bringing a culture, a different culture.
Do you know at a certain point Kiswahili was the official language in the army? That's all they spoke. Maybe
And
because
that was a good thing.
they had Tanzanians in their forces
That was a good thing.
during the fight. It was a good diversity. I feel like English is overworld and it's too complicated for nothing.
Yeah, but it's a
Or
good
we have
thing.
to speak it.
It's a good thing because it's universal. It brings
People together.
Yeah, man.
It makes it easy for
I
us
love
to share
English.
stories.
Same way I hate it. I just hate the people that.
I know, man. I still think they should bring back our artifacts and take their religion.
I really feel sad for
They
guys.
took our artifacts and gave us religion. But
feel-
you know, our artifacts were not meant to be hung in closets,
I know.
in museums.
I know, man.
It's supposed to be in shrines. It's supposed to be seen
But I
there.
don't believe in shrines though.
You don't have to believe in them. That is where you came
But
from.
there are facts. But
That is
they're
your
there.
root.
But they're there.
Yeah, you don't have to.
But I don't believe in them.
Oh, you're fucking Muganda and you're
Yeah,
fucking
and I don't
shrines.
believe in them. Being
You don't
Uganda
believe in shrines. They're simply there. If
What
you,
I was gonna
even if
say-
you burn them,
what I was gonna
burning
say-
them only burns.
Shut your fucking. What I was gonna say
Can't
is
burn
I
facts.
beat parents that I usually find parents that come to office and this kid is expressing themselves in English like they're from England, man. But her name is Nanto. When you ask her things in Uganda, she probably can't tell you shit.
Sucks.
It's really crazy, man. Like
Yeah.
we can do better, man, as a generation.
And recently I saw a tweet and it was like Ngugi Wasiongo, his kids have lived in the US for I think all their life. but they can still speak their traditional language.
It's really crazy.
Nice and easy, man.
I
Go
think we
back
can-
to your
I
roots.
think we can do better than that, man. As
I know
young-
we're not speaking to a lot of people when we say go back to your roots, because I mean it's a lost generation. But if Chronic say if you can touch one, you made a change.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully someone out there needs a reason to go back to their root.
Oh, we love their roots more.
Let this be your reason. If you're having issues with religion, let this be
I think we should
your sign.
We should get a Catholic or Orthodox, someone of the sort.
Let's just get a believer and talk to a
Another believer.
on the next episode.
Yeah, man. I think
A continuation
I think I know a
of
perfect
this
one.
shit. Oh, I'm actually a believer. I'm the believer.
Me too.
Because you're also a believer, but you believe in
Something else.
something organized crime structure like shit. A
But the
Catholic
sys-
would be the same
The
shit.
system is.
Protestant, same shit.
I don't like the system, but without the system is so unruly. At the end of the day, so.
We had systems, bro. I think on the next
System
episode,
system.
while we're going to talk about religion in a deeper sense
System will come.
with other opinions, we have to first go and research our systems before these white people systems came through. Colonial systems came through. We had systems. We had judicial systems.
You know what?
We had military
You know why I'm
systems.
saying that?
We had administrative
Do you
systems.
know why I'm saying that? I was on the road today, driving, and as I looked at someone who was driving, this guy literally knocked a kid down.
God.
Yeah. And I was like, if this guy didn't have a number plate, I think this guy would just cut a man.
No.
But the
If
fact
there was a system, probably the system would be like lynch that asshole.
No, the system is
That system would.
the system has helped us in this way.
Of
This
course,
mother-
they'll say it's barbaric.
This motherfucker has a number plate on his car. So probably when he runs,
They'll
these guys
get the number plate. Easy, yeah.
that's how the system.
And he can still pay off the guy who gets the number
know.
plate to disappear.
I know,
Still
but
the
still.
system.
Yeah, but at least this guy stopped because I think because of that, simply that.
Let's just say it's human. But
Yeah, he
the
was human.
system, you can't always back on the system.
I know, man. I know.
Yeah,
But-
it's a broken system
But
out
not
there.
the system is not always also.
It only helps when it wants to, and it has specific people it will always want to look out for.
Me, I'll wrap it up
That's
there.
what the system is.
I'll
But
wrap it
hey,
up there.
anyway, this episode
It's
we
not
were
over.
just freestyling,
But it's not
and it's
over.
not over.
Yeah, man.
So you sign out.
I sign out. Big blessings to everybody that has been jamming with us,
Yep.
listening to us from wherever you've been listening from.
Yep.
The name is Slidethru alongside your Shakur,
Boom, 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 boom.
the African roots motherfucker,
A
the
random
man with
routine.
a very long Twitter handle that I can't even memorize. I just have
Roots on my
Yeah, man, this motherfucker's grown some hair on his head. Shout outs to all the petite ladies. Shout outs to all the ladies out there.
I like them fat though.
Yeah, a big fuck you to all the bad mind energy, man.
We don't like
Yeah,
you.
we don't like you. I don't
We don't
fuck.
like
The
you.
streets don't fuck with you.
We don't like you.
Yeah, man.
If you litter.
Yeah, man. If you don't like the nature,
Yeah.
if you don't like,
Burning down good trees,
Yeah,
you're
man.
cutting down trees, you're encroaching swamps. We don't like you.
I don't like you.
We don't like you.
You're the reason why Kampala is flooding.
I miss you.
You're the reason why everywhere when it rains there is water.
And you're going to wake up with crickets in your ears one night.
Okay, you're starting to curse now. These are the witches we've been talking about.
No creepy. Peace out, man. Peace out. Love
Big
only.
blessing, man.